What's going on, DBN? It's your boy Intergalactic Brew. And, you know, I ain't gonna even lie to y'all, man. This the third time I'm doing this video. My third attempt to do this video. And it's just like, I'm just so frustrated, and I wanna get everything out that I wanna get out, but if I did that, this video would go over. Way over. And y'all probably wouldn't even watch it. So I'm gonna try to keep this as brief as I can. So y'all bear with me. But you know, being a Falcons fan for as long as I have, this has got to be the darkest day. Me being a Falcons fan, this has got to be the darkest day ever, because what I saw out there, or what I saw on the TV, is a football team that is lost, that is confused, and that is defeated. That's what I saw. And, it's just the thing. It's like, what does motivate this team? What makes this team get up in the morning? Seriously. What does? What makes this team get up in the morning, man? Because apparently it's not to win in prime time. And I know that's kind of harsh, but it's the truth. This team, for some reason, they let all these bright lights and all this prestige and everything, they let it get to them. And I don't know why, because it's not like it's our first time playing on Monday nights. We've been playing on Monday nights for the past 3 or 4 years. And when you play on Monday Night Football, you're usually an elite team 90% of the time. Or if you're not an elite team, you're just so happen to play an elite team that you got on Monday Night Football. But yeah, what I saw out there tonight, man, that was just really, really depressing, actually. It was, because we're so much better. But it's like, the more I say that, the more Atlanta doesn't believe that. They don't believe that they're that much better than they play. They don't. And that's another sad thing too. When another team knows that they are as good as they play, but still don't believe it and don't play like it, that's bad. I mean, the defense, the defensive line, especially the guys, especially the the front four, weren't getting any pressure on Drew Brees. All we had was really one sack in the entire game. And basically y'all saw what happened from there. As far as the secondary goes, man, I just don't know. I mean, I've washed my hands with this secondary, man. I mean, for real. But the thing about it is, it's really only a couple of people that's, causing the breakdown. Not everybody on the secondary is playing bad. I can tell you the guys that are playing bad and that are the guys that are playing good. And you all know the two guys that I'm talking about that are ruining these games for us in the secondary. And that's Thomas Deku and Dante Robinson. Those guys are straight ruining it for us. They are. Because they play fearful. They don't make open tackles. They don't cover receivers well. And they give up, these deep, big plays. So, I think that those two need to be out of here. Seriously. Those two need to be out of here. I don't know which team would want to pick up Dante Robinson, but he needs to be out of here. We wasted money on that guy. Deku needs to go somewhere too. Give these other guys a chance. I haven't seen James Sanders play a game ever since what was that? The Houston game. That's the last time I saw James Sanders. When are y'all going to use him? When are y'all going to give this Darren Walls guy a shot? Seriously. I'm just saying, if it comes down to getting rid of the smallest piece of trash to clean up the mess, then so be it. And yes, Thomas Deku and Robinson are the trash. They are. They are. And I know there's going to be some Falcons fans on here that are going to hate my guts and that are going to strongly disagree with what I'm saying. But it's the truth, man. Y'all see it yourself. These guys constantly stink up the joint week after week after week. And it's frustrating. It really makes you want to go out there and just punch both of those guys right in the chin. Like literally hit them in the face. Because they're constantly making us lose these really big games. And to, really think about it, when you look at the game of football, on offense, what it really comes down to is the secondary. If you think about it, the defensive line and the players up front are there just basically positioned to, cause the quarterback to be distracted. They're basically there to cause distraction. That's their main purpose. Is to cause distraction, to rush the quarterback's timing to throw the ball, and to get him on the turf. That's all they're there for. Now, if they're in a position to make an interception, okay, so be it. But that's not really their responsibility. Their responsibility is to take the quarterback down to the turf, distract him, or rush his timing off. That is their main responsibility. The secondary's responsibility is to deflect passes, to make passes incomplete. That is the secondary's responsibility. Thomas Deku and Dante Robinson do not live up to that responsibility. They don't. Thomas Deku used to be good back in 2009, but ever since then, bust, man. Big bust. His nickname should be Mr. Balloon, because that's all he does is bust. That's it. So, something needs to happen to those guys. I mean, if they're not going to get rid of them, they at least need to put them on the bench and give these guys that have the ability to make plays and not give them up, and actually be willing to tackle open receivers and cover receivers better. That's the ones that you should give a chance to. Not guys that are going to go out there and play scared week after week. I'll say this, man. Thank God that, we got some free agents. I'm serious, because if we didn't get anybody out of free agency this year, that would have been, who knows how this season would have been. Seriously. If it was just down to Thomas, down to Deku and Robinson, that were our only two other defensive backs that we had, we would be worse than we are now. So yeah, we definitely we got to get rid of those two. I know that's easier said than done, but I mean, it's got to happen, because I think they've done enough now to really show that they really don't belong here. This is not the secondary for them to play in. And you got guys out here like James Sanders and Kelvin Hayden and Darren Walls, who have the ability to make this secondary better. And Kelvin Hayden too, of course. So, yeah. Deku and Robinson, they gotta go. They got to go. Seriously, they gotta go. But yeah, man, our defense. That's the only way that we're gonna stop these quarterbacks. Is we have got to start getting pressure on them, and we've got to take these guys down. More so, sack them than pressure them. So, yeah, man, but like I said, overall, the desire wasn't there, the will wasn't there, the aggressiveness wasn't there, and the attitude wasn't there. Nothing was there. Nothing was there. And I hear Matt Ryan talk about sense of urgency. Really? So you're telling me y'all showed a sense of urgency against the Jaguars? But y'all think, okay, well, we got our playoff spot. Alright, if New Orleans wins, they win the NFC South altogether. That doesn't matter to us. We just gonna forget that, we were the NFC South defending champions. We're gonna just forget that, right? See? That's exactly what I'm talking about right there. Lack of desire. Lack of will. And it's not just the players too, it's the coaching staff. They're obviously not showing any confidence. They're not showing any desire, any will to motivate their players. It's just one big seesaw. That's all it is. It's just one big seesaw. Goes up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. So something's got to give. Like I said, I'm still ride. I still ride by my team. You know, I'm never gonna leave their side. I would never do that. I'd be a fool to do that. But you know, some changes has got to be made. I'm sorry, but there's no other way to put it. Y'all can sit up here and say, you know, change won't help anything, or what is change gonna do? Change can do a lot. Change can do a whole lot in sports. That's what we need. We need changes. That's all. It's not only with changes with the team that we need more of the fans to be involved. We need more Falcons fans to believe. Because us on YouTube here, we can only do so much. But it's more so we need to get the whole city of Atlanta to believe. Even in the tough times. See, that's why most of these elite teams are successful. Or one of the reasons is because their city believes in them. The people who come and watch them every single night, they believe in them. But yet, our city is divided. We got fair weather fans over here, and we've got devoted fans over here. Instead of just us being one. We're cut in half. We're on both sides of the fence instead of all of us being on one side of the fence. It's a lot of changes that's got to be made, man. A change has got to happen. Now, you know, I'm gonna pray a lot that you know, the Falcons can find that desire and find that will in the playoffs. But most importantly, before we even get there, I hope they can find it before Sunday, because that would be really great to see. But at this point, who knows? I'm just gonna pray and hope for it, and that be that. Sorry I went over, but I just had to get this out, because this is like I said, this is the darkest day for me as a Falcons fan. But before I get out of here, I just want to say congratulations, Drew Brees. That was messed up that you had to do that little ceremony in the middle of the game. You're wrong for that. But congratulations anyway. You know, y'all earned it. Y'all wanted it. Now y'all got it. So there you go. Falcons, boy, y'all need a reality check, big time. That's all I gotta say, man. I'm gone. Peace.